And now Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the All-Stars, the right fielder.
Now here it comes. To short. And that's through for a hit. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike. In fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Betts leads off second with nobody out. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. Now to the plate, here is Ken Griffey Jr. trying to pick up that first.
If he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Giving chase is Jr. It's over his head, and they're going to take the lead. Griffey takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score as it's now a 2-0 ball game. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch to yanked hard but foul to the right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2. And in steps Manny Machado.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
And now the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Here it comes on 0-2. And the side is retired. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he's underneath that one for the first strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Nola will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Next up is Ken Griffey Jr.
The center fielder, Ken Griffey.
Infield
Jr.
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next.
Batting fourth.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Batting fifth.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And he hits it hard to the right side. Freeman's got it, the tag, and he is out. New inning. New inning set to get. Giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Bottom of the third now, and stepping up as the shortstop. Kiner.
I do me and you do you. I say I'm yours, but I'm anybody else's. You say you're mine, but there's always someone else. All the disguise we're in love with being selfless. Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt. Don't do this to me. We're both so.
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's his world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers. I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break. There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This definitely feels like a reach to me. I had him more as a day 3 kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But this made me scratch my head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much potential. And I think all the scouts who are down on him think, oh, he's not a finished product. We don't know what he is. That, to me, could be a good thing. He can hit. He can field. He can pitch. There is so much untapped potential so far for this guy. I'm excited to see what he becomes. And certainly as he gets started actually playing, actually being in games, we're going to be able to talk to some other folks who get a better read on him and see what they think. I'm excited for that. And frankly, I'm going to have my eye on him for a